Well, I think there's two kind of aspects to that maybe. One is that people should not underestimate how important it is to have high quality public transport and public spaces to attract businesses to a new neighborhood. So in this district, we want lots of businesses to locate here, and they're going to not look at just what's the cost of the floor space. They're going to look at what kind of place do my employees want to be in, what do they want to do after work, how do they get to work, and those are all questions that are going to influence the decision making of those businesses. And we don't want, we want an interesting mix of businesses, digital businesses, all those sorts of things. So in order to attract those people, we need, modern transport, progressive transport, the kind of transport that younger people want to use. And so we have to incorporate that into the thinking, and it affects the value of the floor space. It's very important to understand that while some of this feels like a cost, it's going to cost more to build high quality transportation. But the value that you see in terms of the value of the floor space is much greater than you would see in traditional developments. St. Pancras, for example, in London, they expected to see, when they did the redevelopment, a 20% increase in land values. So the whole commercial proposition was based on a 20% increase in land values. They actually saw 100% increase in land values because they've constructed a site that's not only a place with offices, but it's a place people want to be, it's easy to get to, it's attractive to a younger generation, etc. So that actually comes through in the land values ultimately. The other aspect of what you're talking about in terms of the digital age, my general view is there's a lot talked about this at the moment. Driverless cars, smart cities. What does it all really mean for a normal member of the public? Not very much. So how can we incorporate elements of those ideas early on in the project? For example, with driverless cars, they won't really be arriving for many decades when you look at the complexity of the technology. But some parts of those technologies can be used today to deliver safer roads on buses, on cars, on fleet vehicles. So why are we not asking for those to be rolled out on our streets today? And for example, can we require that kind of technology in new districts where we say all the buses have to be fitted with technology so that they don't hit pedestrians anymore? So it's incorporating elements of the new technology early on rather than just waiting for new technology to come in 30, 40 years' time.